Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 1, and we've just had a brief conversation, if you can call it that, with the Council, and now we've got to go and find some incriminating evidence on Saren to get his Spectre status revoked. But first, let's see what the fuck he's doing with the Keepers. We've been told to leave them alone.
What? What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going, then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Right, scan some giant space bugs for some credits. I can do that. See? Simple. Sorry about all the you've been hearing. I've got a jacket on because it's freezing in here at the moment, and it's quite high collared and it keeps rubbing on the wire of my microphone, my headset microphone thing. I need to get a proper microphone, proper a wired one. Now let's run around and see if we can't find some more Keepers to scan.
No, I'm waiting to speak. Commander?
Kahoku. Keeper. Scan the Keeper. Well, if I can find a mod that increases running speed.
I just want to ask a couple of questions.
In that, it might look like you're running faster, but you're really not. It's just a closer view. Which is a shame, because I think on the other ones you actually do get a slight increase in speed when you do it.
Don't be ridiculous.
So, how you liking the Let's Play so far? How you liking my commentary and my gameplay and stuff? Hopefully the video quality's been very high, which is nice. Yeah, I finally got my PS3. The model I wanted to get, a 160 or was it a 180 gigabyte hard drive, one control and a game. That was sold out in the store, so I had to get a different model. It was basically a better deal, but more expensive. 240 quid. The 360, 380 something gigabyte hard drive, 2 games, Gran Turismo 5 and what was the other game? Uncharted 3. I think it was Uncharted 3. The one with the same voice actor as Desmond Miles. Yeah, I think it's Uncharted 3. 2 controls and stuff. I'm gonna have to wait till I get some more money before I can get Assassin's Creed again.
The council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I politics.
Sorry if some of the volumes are a bit out of it, because Fraps records both the microphone and the game volume in the same file. I can't have the volumes up more realistic, like, if that makes any sense.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Please do not disturb the keepers. But what if I want to disturb them? What if I want to cut the legs off and beat them to death with it? Oh, it's another floating jellyfish.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
But first, let's go disturb this keeper. Yeah. Commander Shepard gets arrested for fiddling with keepers.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
True, we all know the foes of religious wars.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Wanna bet it hasn't got 100 credits to pay for a permit?
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
And charm brings me another win.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Ooh, level up. Nice. My squad, let's have a look. I'm not getting that one, because I know that when I get Spectre status, and I will get Spectre status, I get a free point. I'm tempted to get these free Intimidate, but because there are some good Intimidate options which are quite funny. Some are badass and some are just plain wrong. Don't get Adrenaline Burst because that is a useful skill. Adrenaline Burst in 2 and 3 is basically it slows time. Like a time distortion, so basically bullet time. But in this, it resets the special skills like Overkill and Shield Boost. It can be very useful. Electronics Overload, very useful as well. Good for getting rid of shields. Although on this difficulty it's not too necessary. If you play it on like harder and extreme and stuff, Insanity rather, you need Overload to get rid of shields because everything's got massive amounts. We've also got massive amounts of everything, so it's quite difficult. I'm going back to the embassies, where I'm going to scan some more keepers. And when I have scanned them, I will get more credits. And as we all know, credits rule. I mean, who doesn't like credits? Find me someone who doesn't like credits and I will tell you, I will show you a fool. I think there's only one back here. I think sometimes it disappears as, yeah, you bastard. It's either moved or it's somewhere else. I will find it though. May have to wait until after I get my Spectre status. Which kind of sucks, at least I know where it is. I was actually going to do a Fallout New Vegas Let's Play as well, but with the mods I use, it's not really going to be viable. I'll get some frame drop and sporadic loading times as it is if I try and run it with fraps. I'm going to be getting 10-15 frames a second constantly. And that is just not acceptable. I remember the one being out the back here. Yep, there he is.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
You want more humans? Go to one of the other bars. Like I say, let me know if you want me to continue playing the game like this, or just only record the story options and stuff. Because there is going to be quite a lot of running around and talking and hearing people talk and stuff. Because you get some interesting conversation options. Like after almost every mission, I'm going to be running around the Normandy and talking to everybody. Yeah, who do you want me to romance? Her
How you holding
or
up,
this
Lieutenant?
Asari you get later?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
You know what gets rid of my headaches? Pills. Good old-fashioned medication. CSEC headquarters. There's another store in here where you can requisition Spectre class weapons, which are really fucking powerful. There's also a keeper in here, if I remember right. Yep, there it is. I can see the thingy popped up. Let's talk to the requisition officer.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
How nice of him. Some more upgrades, some armor. Light human Hydra 2. That's the Hydra 2. It's actually... Oh, it's light in it, so it's not going to be what I want. That one, on the other hand, is cool. Onyx 4. Too expensive. They're both way too expensive. 2,000 credits. At the credit, well, the credit thingy, yeah. How you gain credits on this game? At the beginning you don't have enough, and towards the end you're inundated with them. It's a bit skewed. Or skewed, not skewered. I guess that comes for the points where towards the end of the game some of the weapons cost millions, so...
Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What are you doing here?
I am Jalid. I came here to seek aid from the authorities, but they won't listen to me. My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me.
Paranoid.
Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban?
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Yes, I'm quite sure it is. I know there's a keeper up here, because once I spent an hour looking for the last one and it was right freaking there. I almost always miss one of them. Probably going to be no different here. You get experience for clicking on stuff like that. Examining stuff, basically. Quite useful. Especially if you want to get like maximum levels and stuff. And you won't get max level on one playthrough, you need at least 2. Which is why I'm going to be cheating at the end. Using the editor or something and ramming in a sheet loads of EXP. Probably just before the last fight.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Adequately protected against the Geth. Right, as I was saying, like at the end I'm going to set it up for a max level character. The only real difference is you start Mass Effect 2 on level 5 rather than not level 2 or something. Not that big a difference, but it's useful.
Interesting.
And again, I may not even do that. Long elevator rides. I think it's a way to mask the loading, even though it does do the loading.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Diplomatic is in, not at the end of a sniper rifle. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun replaying New Vegas on the PC. The extra draw distance is a godsend when you're trying to snipe things. Realistic bullet speeds make shooting things at long range even easier. And with the Project Nevada mod, it's a lot harder.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
No viable results, eh? Like I say, I'd like to be able to do an LP of it. It's a really fun game, but my PC just isn't strong enough to handle all the mods and record it. Which is a shame, because it's a lot of fun. Ooh, the long corridor. It's a keeper! Scan the keeper! And look at this. Looks like one of them old motorbike gaming terminal things. And I think I'll end it here. Thank you for watching. Leave feedback, comment and all that, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.